Hello everyone, this is Shadow SC2 and I'm going to be casting a 1 versus 1 between the red Terran player Darkartz and the blue Protoss player Firion. I guess that's how you say his name, Firion, whatever. The map is going to be Backwater Gulch. Now, I expect to see a lot of barracks units from the red Terran player Darkartz, and I expect to either see a 4-gate or a 3-gate robo from Firion. That would be very typical for this matchup. You don't usually see. I've seen a lot of 4-gates go awry against a red Terran player because I've seen more and more Terran players begin to wall off their front door against a Protoss, which is looks like it's going to be the case for Darkartz. He is going to be walling. It looks like he is going to try and wall off the front. I'm not sure if that is the case or not, but of course he's throwing that supply depot down. So this is telling me one thing: either Firion is playing as random, or he just wants to wall off to try and help against the 4-gate. We're going to see very soon with the barracks, because he is going to see that Firion is a Protoss player. So it looks like yes, looks like he's going to be chasing this probe. They're going to have a little battle out here. Let's see which one wins, or if they're going to pull out. No, it looks like Darkartz is going to pull out at the last second. Yes, he is going to keep that SCV. As Darkartz looks like he's going to be going for a 13 barracks, unless he wants to. Yes, he is going for that 13 barracks. And it looks like Firion did go for a 12 gateway, very standard, very standard. However, I noticed right here there is no probe production. That is not very good. He is doubling up right here. Is he going to chrono boost? No, he's not going to be chrono boosting. That is definitely not something you usually see. You definitely want to use that chrono boost very early. There it is, a very late chrono boost. I don't know whether his micro was killing him there or not. Usually if your micro is starting to bother your play, then you need to set waypoints, especially with a probe. That way you can macro back up. Gateway is going to be spawning. We should see a cybernetic score very soon, as it looks like Darkartz is trying to get over there to scout out his opponent. So with that barracks placing right there, it does show me that it looks like Firion was playing random, and looks like Darkartz just wanted to set that there just in case. Luckily for him, Firion did scout fairly early, as he does throw these cybernetics down. He does have one assimilator. I have not seen another one, as that SCV is going to be taken out by Firion. Very good pro play, very good pro play. So we do see 2 barracks for being produced right now, two tech labs as well. Looks like he is going to be trying to get out a lot of marauders very early. Oh, and also guys, if you notice that the texture detail is turned down a little bit, I apologize for that. It makes fraps run very much better, and it makes it just run much smoother. So, excuse me. We do see a 2nd gateway going down right now. Is he going to be throwing down a 3rd gateway maybe? Maybe go for some 3-gate expand or 3-gate robo. No, he sends his probe back to mining. And as we see, probe production does seem to be going on very well. He is going to be chrono boosting out more probes. He needs to keep chrono boosting that warp gate technology. And he is going to be throwing down a robo facility. That is very awkward. You definitely never see a 2-gate robo. That's very awkward. Very different. This is going to be very interesting to see how this plays out. Wondering why. It looks like he did grab 2 probes instead of 1. Always make sure, something that Day 9 mentioned in one of his dailies, to make sure you click on 1, not box, because you do end up doing that right there. As you do see, Darkartz is producing a lot of marauders. He does have 3 marauders to 1 marine right now. I expect a reactor to go down on this barracks very soon, just so he can start making up for that. It looks like, yes, it is a reactor going down for Darkartz on that barracks. So you do have a traditional 3 racks and a non-traditional 2 gateway robo facility for Firion. So we do see constant SCV production very well, very good, very good. Looks like he may have missed a couple though, because it doesn't look like he has quite the amount that he should. But either way, looks like we do see more marauders coming out. We will see more marines coming out of that. So, and it does look like Firion is going to be producing an immortal out of this facility. facility. I really think he should be chrono boosting. Looks like he just got enough to chrono boost. So, however, you do see a third gateway finally going down for Firion, which I personally believe that you need to get that third gateway first, but apparently he knows what he's doing. He is going to be chrono boosting out an observer to see what his opponent's doing. This SCV is most likely not going to see much. Let's see, did he see that? Does not look like he saw that. It looks like he may have saw that immortal or not, I'm not sure. However, it does look like Firion is adding more units to his fray, and there are a lot of marauders in this army. So if he does attack with this composition, that immortal is going to tear that army to pieces. As the Protoss player does have an army advantage, however, he does get supply blocked, so I'm sure he is kicking himself after that. The Terran player is actually just finishing a supply depot, doing a very good job not getting supply blocked. He is getting a lot of SCVs. Looks like he may actually, with all these SCVs, he may actually go for an expansion sometime soon, throwing down another supply depot to make sure he does not get supply blocked. He is producing a lot of Marines out, and it looks like he's going to be moving out. And oh my gosh, look at this, a warp prism that I missed. I apologize. So he's going to load up that immortal and that zealot, and going to do a drop. We're going to see how well this fares. Looking at the army composition right there, minus that little animal, he does have 9 units, 3 stalkers, but there are a lot of marauders in this army, so he's going to have to do a very good job with this drop. He's going to drop right in the mineral line. Is he going to warp in units? I'm not too sure. He is going to drop those down. Is he going to transform this and put in more units? No, it looks like he is not. He is just going to do as much damage as he can with these zealots and immortals. So Darkartz saying, you know what? I'm already far enough. I need to go ahead and make the attack. Another immortal is at the front of the base. That was a very good job getting another immortal there. So right now it looks like he's just going to be assaulting the front. Now, is he going to actually do a lot of damage? He is going to force field here. So it is going to cut the army in half. The army size much in the favor of Firion. He is trying to use that stem, however, those force fields are just making him waste those stem. You never want to use stem if you believe that you're going to get force field, and at that point he definitely thought he was going to get force fielded. So it looks like Firion does have the advantage right now. He's definitely destroying a lot of buildings at his opponent's base, and with all his opponent's units over here, there's not really much he can do. Looks like he's going to force field. He needs to force field, force field, force field. He has plenty of energy and he doesn't force field. Now, it doesn't look like he's going to make much difference. However, he could have force fielded on the ramp, cut that army in half, and easily won that battle without losing fairly any units. However, his opponent's base is pretty much completely destroyed. Takes down the tech lab on the second barracks that he needed. And it looks like he might be thinking of, yeah, it looks like, thought I had that one. Of course, he did not know that he had an immortal, which really helped. Sorry, Caps. That is definitely a very big deal for players. They forget that they have all caps on. And it looks like this is definitely going to be GG for Darkartz. If it is not, I don't really know what he thinks he's going to do. He thought, yeah, I thought I had more stuff. Just chatting it up. That's like to see that. Definitely like to see that in the game. Like to see the chatting. Good game, sir. And that is going to do it. The Protoss player Firion showing a very different strategy. Never seen a 2 gateway into a robo before. He actually did get that third later. So that's very interesting. It was important for him to get that first immortal out so that he could back off any marauder play. But definitely a very unorthodox strategy. So thanks guys for watching this. If you like it, please subscribe. Hopefully the commentary for this sounded better. I did get a better mic. But alright, thanks guys, and see you guys next time.